Hello there, welcome back to the channel. As always, thank you very much for clicking play. It's episode 21 now of our Estudiantes save in Football Manager 2019, and today we are taking on Argentinos Juniors in the second round of the Super League Cup. We've played one game since the last video, that was in the Copa Argentina. I swear these players never get a rest. So we're going to have a look at that now. And it was away at Gimnasia Mendoza. And we won 2-1. And it was a potential banana skin. And I'll tell you for why. Gimnasia Mendoza are a Primera B side. So they are in the second division. But they finished third. And they did get promoted through the playoffs. So it was a very, very, very tricky looking tie. And that's kind of how it was going as well. We went behind massively against the run of play midway through the first half, and it took us until the 73rd minute until Thomas Oses, I'm not sure if we've really looked at him, but we'll maybe have a quick look at him today, making his debut. He got a goal and an assist. What a start for the kid. He played all 90 minutes. He was absolutely superb. He set up the winner for now, Estevez, as well. So we'll just show you him quickly here. He's 21 years of age. He's been at the club since 2016. And I've had my eye on him for all season, really. He's 3.5 star potential ability for the team, which is good for us. I think that makes him a first team squad member. He's pretty quick, his crossing's good, his dribbling's good. Technically he's good where he needs to be. The passing needs to go up a little bit. His work rate off the ball are not amazing, and his determination is laughable. But he looks like he's only 5'8". He's 10 stone wet through. He's tricky, he's short, he's low centre of gravity. I think he could be a valuable squad member. I don't think he's ever going to be undroppable on the right wing, but I think he's definitely one that we can look at. I don't believe... Has it drawn the sixth? Oh, it did draw the sixth round, and we are playing Guillermo Brown, who are in the Primera B as well. They finished 16th, it would appear. Let's just bring up the... bring up the league table. So they finished, down here in 16th place with only 7 wins from 24 games. So that, to me, suggests that we should. I mean, it's on a neutral ground, I think it said. So I mean, it's going to be a bit of a banana skin, but we should be getting through it. Wow, Temple have gone down from the Primera B. That's shocking. As you see there, Gimnasia Mendoza, they went through in the playoffs. So very, very impressed to get that. We saw there the other team that was coming up is Chacarita Juniors, and in fact today's opponents, Argentinos Juniors, are one of the 4 teams that are going down. Now, before I know this is going to be potentially a fairly long video because we're doing both legs today, but just quickly, we've got 4 going down and 2 coming up, which means, maths alert, we're going to have 24 teams in the division next season. I'm not sure what that means in terms of the competition. I don't know whether that's going to be a straight home and away 46-game league season, or if it's going to be similar to this season and we'll play 23 games and then have the Superliga Cup. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to work. 46 seems awfully excessive considering you've got Copa Argentina and you've got the continental competitions as well. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Unfortunately, our city rivals, Gimnasia, have gone down as well. Now, I'm not happy to see that. I like a derby. And the 2 St. Martin teams have gone down as well. So no real surprise. In case you haven't seen the series before, the reason Argentinos Juniors are going down when they finished 21st is down to the average points rule, which I'm still not 100% sure why it's there. But it is, and they've ended up going down. Tigre must have gone on some run of form because they were dead and buried at one point. But San Martin to Tucumán are miles adrift, weren't they? San Martin to San Juan were not much better, and then it was quite tight between those 3: Tigre, Argentinos, and Gimnasia. We're up to 7th now in the average points table. I don't think it has any bearing on anything at the top end. I think it's purely for relegation purposes. But yeah, let's hope we can compound Argentinos' misery and put them out today. Disappointing turnout at the Único de la Plata. I thought it would have been a little bit more there. This is a winnable competition for us, I think. So our relegated opponents are lining up 4-4-2. A few teams seem to have played that against us recently. We've got 3 players, 1 yellow card away from missing the second leg. They have got 4. It's a very strong squad that we're putting out, though. It is pretty much the first choice, with Daniel Sapper in goal, Evangelista, Campi, Shunka and Sanchez at the back, Labra and Estevez in midfield, Lucas Rodriguez, Leonardo Piscalici, Fernando Zucchi, Carlo Latanzio up top. We've got Francisco Apal-Latza as our substitute striker. Mario Gatti did make his debut in that win at Gimnasia Mendoza. Almost scored, had a couple of half chances that the keeper saved, but it was an encouraging debut for him. Not as good as Thomas Oges, obviously, but it was a start. It got him some game time, it got him some minutes, and if we won this one 5-0, I possibly would start him in the second leg. If it feels like this one's done and dusted after this first leg, I probably would play Mario Gatti. Because obviously if we win 5-0, I need to make the second leg interesting, don't I? So I would probably play the likes of Thomas Ozes, a couple of other youngsters as well. So we're going to say calmly, we're favourites for a reason. Go out there and make sure they understand why. We're just going to tell them all as well assertively that I have faith. Lots of green, and we've got a tunnel interview, so I am going to go and get rid of that, and I will see you at kickoff. Here we go then, the very, very sparsely populated Único de la Plata. Hopefully if we get through, the next round will be a lot more interesting for the fans. Have we got any other games going on today? Yes, we do. Boca Juniors are in action at Rosario Central, so that could be tricky for them. But you would expect them to get through, wouldn't you? One thing I am going to do, of course, I am going to drop it to key highlights, which is not something I'm a massive fan of. But doing 2 legs in one video, it alters how you commentate on a match. It alters how you edit the video. It just doesn't. I don't like doing it. So we're going to demand more because nothing happened. Everyone focused. Let's see if they do anything with it. Absolutely zip happening in any game. All 4 are still 0-0 at the halfway stage of the first half, which is all good, isn't it? Come on, boys. This is why I don't like key highlights, because absolutely nothing happens. Really? Absolutely nothing happened at all. We've had 7 shots, 3 on target, but apparently none of them were highlight worthy. I mean, really? Not a good start to having key highlights. It is something I'm wondering about doing going forward, is doing key highlights just to speed up, and it might even make me be able to release even more regularly than the Monday, Wednesday, Friday that I am doing. But not if the first half is going to be like that, because that was literally, we had the kickoff, then I stopped talking after about 25 minutes, and then it was half time. That's what happened. That is it. So we're going to say, I'm going to get aggressive and say I'm far from pleased, because it's absolutely shocking. And how have we got so many tired players? They were all fully fit coming into the match. How is now Estevez down at 76%? How is Leonardo Piscalici down at 79 already? I don't get that. That's ridiculous. They were all fully fit, fully match fit. And look at that. You can see every game is goalless at half time as well. I mean, whoa, wow, that happened quick, didn't it? Banfield and Belgrano have exchanged goals early on. It's 1-1, 47th and 49th minutes there. I'm jealous. Lucky them. I wish we had something to shout about. We've got a highlight, people. We have got a highlight. This has got to end with something, because it's key highlights and we've not gotten many of them. And really, that was the highlight. We've had 11 shots on goal, and that is the one that the game's going to show me. And here we are on the defensive now. Do not concede. Do not concede here. Latanzio with the tackle. Forward for Zucchi. Piscalici. Right. Oh, that's a great tackle on halfway, though. And they have the ball back. Go on, charge it down. Come on, boys. Get it under control. Here's Latanzio now. What a ball out to Lucas Rodriguez. In it goes. Oh, Zucchi almost. Chavez just fumbles it. Defender missed it. And I want to make a substitution, but we've got a corner to defend. It's cleared off the line by Facundo Sanchez. All right, let's get in and let's see who needs to come off. I don't understand why Nahuel Estevez is struggling so much. That is really, really worrying. And Evangelista's not looking great either. Oh, my word. Why is everyone so tired? I don't get it. Zelarayen's coming on as he continues his recovery from injury. I haven't got Urquiaga on the bench, so Evangelista's going to have to carry on. Who else do I'm going to leave it at just 2 for the minute. We're just going to do the 2. Belgrano have gone in front now with the 63rd minute goal from Balanta. That name rings a bell. No, it wasn't who I was thinking of. I was thinking of that central defender, the one from a couple of years ago who was a wonder kid. Was it River? Oh, Balanta scored again. I can't remember his name. Oh well. In the comments, if you can remember. Nothing has happened. This is not good. I was hoping that we would have this wrapped up. I mean, look at, we've had 16 shots, 6 on target, and yet we've barely seen any of them. Oh, and we must be now. Oh my God. How has he not scored that? 5 minutes to go to give us a crucial edge ahead of the second leg, and he's hit the post from like inches out. I mean, really? That's just unbelievable. What has happened there in Tigre? They've had 2 injuries and a red card. Not a good day for them. Come on, we've got highlights. All of a sudden, the game's gone crazy for highlights, and Latanzio is in. Oh, and he's missed, and Zukwi misses the rebound. Oh, we're going to regret this. We are going to pay for these chances, aren't we? Facundo Sanchez has picked up a knock, but he can see out the game. Wow. That was rubbish, wasn't it? 20 shots apparently we had. But we didn't even have half the possession. Go figure. They had 3 shots on goal. And we're going to the second leg. 0-0. That is just not good. We're going to say you were not good enough. We needed to be winning that. Right, on to the second match. Right, so I've been doing the check-in, and you can see there, look at that. Penalty shootout, he scores a level after 90 minutes. No extra time, no away goals rule. It's just a straight shootout now. Whoever wins, wins. And massive, massive news. We already know who we're going to play if we get through. But you are not going to believe what happened here. Boca Juniors 2, Rosario Central 5. In the second leg, at La Bombonera, Boca Juniors are out. That is huge. River are through, but you can see there we will play our city rivals Gimnasia de la Plata or Defensa y Justicia if we get through against Argentinos Juniors now. We've played 2 games now against Argentinos in the league and first leg. We've not conceded a goal yet. If that continues, we've got a really good chance of going through. Look at me, stating the obvious. We've been forced into making a few changes. Both fullbacks are different. Urquiaga and Matias Ruiz Diaz come in. Ivan Gomez is in as well for Matias Laba. Thomas Ozes is starting today's game. I was going to play Juan Sejas, and then I saw Thomas Ozes there on the bench, and I thought, do you know what, kid? This is here. This is for you. This is set up for you to go out and make a name for yourself. I was just checking when you get the match preview screen. Argentinos Juniors had won 5 in a row before coming up against us in the first leg, scoring 12 goals in those 5 games. So for us to keep them 0-0 and probably should have easily beaten them is actually probably not that bad in the end. But we are going to say, do you know what? Assertively, I expect to win. I don't care if that stresses you out. I do expect to win. We finished second in the league. We only lost the title to this amazing Boca Juniors team on the last day of the season. Argentinos Juniors have been relegated. There is no excuse not to be winning this match. If we get through, of course, Gimnasia La Plata are one of the possibilities for us, and they went down as well. So there's a real chance that we could get to the semi-final. We've just got to get past this game first. Yeah, we're just going to calmly now say, get out there, I have faith, that's all good. There's no pre-match interview today, we're straight out there, the players are coming out. And again, it's not very well attended, is it? Wow, that was a vicious back pass. So we've got 2 games going on today. We've got San Martin de Tucumán against Tigre, also 0-0. There were 4 0-0 draws in the first legs, so it wasn't the most exciting round. There was one game, I think it was Patronato. They won 5-4 away from home in their first leg, which was just absolutely crazy. So we look to be on the back foot a little bit here. We're losing the battle for possession again. I know it's close, but in the first leg it was 51-49. But let's see what we can do here. It's headed over by Estevez. First highlight of the match. First real chance of the match, you feel. But it has not been a very, very good tie so far, has it? Here's Urquilaga, though. What can we do now? Rodriguez heads on. He's going to have to chase that himself. Come on, close him down. He's played into midfield, but Shunker steps forward and gets it. Zelarayen tackled. Oh, and that's awful. Oh, what a gift to Latanzio. And he's drilled it wide. And you know what? I've had some doubters in the comments about Carlo Latanzio, and I've stuck by him, and I have stuck by him. But he misses some absolute sitters, and I don't know if I can rely on him going forward. Oh, and what happened there? I think we had about 3 shots on goal in that chance there. I think it was Campi with the best one with the header. We've got another corner here. We are piling on the pressure. We're going to say get creative as that one goes into the keeper's hands. That is better though, boys. Come on. Let's get our noses in front here. If we get 1 goal, I can just see us going on and winning comfortably. We just need to get that goal. We need to find that breakthrough. And it's just not coming at the minute. San Martin de Tucumán have scored in their game though. They lead 1-0 on the night and on aggregate. Interestingly, the Argentinos stadium is called Diego Armando Maradona, and it's in Buenos Aires, so we haven't had to go far. I think most of the clubs in Argentina are in Buenos Aires, to be honest. But wow, what has gone on there? Absolute bloodbath at San Martin de Tucumán. They lead 1-0. Both teams have had a player injured now. There's been a player sent off for San Martin as well. That seems to be... Go and watch that game, and I'll let you know what happened in this one. Just don't worry about it. Just head off to that game. I'm sure you can get there in time. And again, now Estevez not looking very good, is he there? We're just gonna go assertive. We're gonna say, I don't want to say I'm far from pleased. But I am far from pleased. But would that stress them out? Should I say, if we can get a goal, I make us favourites? I think I'm going to go with that one. It didn't really go particularly well, but I just had a feeling it might have gone. It might have stressed a couple of them out. I'm going to do that one as well. A lot of green, that's what we like to see. Let's get back out there. Come on, boys. 45 massive minutes ahead now. Let's get the goal that will take us through to a very, very winnable quarter-final against either Gimnasia or Defensa y Justicia. That is what I want to see. Again, we've got most of the possession now. Again, we've had all the shots, and we're just not doing anything. Here we go now with a throw-in. Thomas Ozes, first time we've seen him today. We've lost the ball, though. Oh, no, look at the space in the middle. Here's Veron, Toledo. Oh, and Bobadilla, I thought that was in. He's put it wide. I thought that was in. Oh, God, that was close. And we're on the defensive again here. Head it away. Campi does, but it's not very far. And we're still penned back here. Shunker, though. Oh, we can't cross the halfway line. We just cannot keep hold of the ball. It's coming back at us with Sandoval. Brilliant tackle. And again. And now Latanzio is in. This time, surely. Oh, my God. What is he doing? He is going to have to come off. I have to take him off. He's missed massive opportunities in both legs now. He cannot stay on the pitch anymore. He has to come off. Francisco Apaulatza is coming on. Juan Sayas is going to replace the kid, Thomas Ozes, who's not done an awful lot either, to be honest. I mean, the whole team hasn't. It's been an awful performance. But, yeah, we're going to do that double sub to begin with. And we'll have a look again in 10 minutes or so. And we're going to show some passion. It's there for you to win, boys. They've shown nothing. They've had 7 shots across both games. We've had nearly 30. This is not good enough. This is absolutely ridiculous. Right, let's pause it again. We're on course for a penalty shootout at the minute, and I do not fancy the chances there with the penalty shootout. Before the game, it said Zelarayen was probably only worth 75 minutes, and if it is going to go to penalties now, I want Piscalici on the pitch because he is the don when it comes to penalties. So he is coming on now for the last 15 minutes, and it's time for everyone to dig in. Do you know what? We're going to do it. We're going to go attacking. Let us just have a look. Pause. Why is my spacebar not working? We're going to go more direct with the passing. We've got higher tempo. Passing to space. Low crosses. Should we go hit early crosses now, I think, as well. Don't necessarily need the overlap. We're going to do that. We're just going to make a few little alterations and a shout out of push forward. Oh, and they scored. Oh no, disaster strikes as I'm trying to make the changes. And we desperately need a goal now. Turned in by Maidana. And it looks like our first season could be coming to a premature end. They're bringing up the offside. I don't know why. Oh, he's behind the keeper. Did that not used to be a thing? That used to be a thing. I don't think it is any. Well, it clearly isn't anymore. But that used to be a thing where you had to be in front of the goalkeeper, not goal side of the goalkeeper. But that is clearly not a thing. Kevin McAllister's just come on. I thought you were home alone. And we're just showing nothing. With no highlight, nothing. Oh, I hate key highlights. I am putting this down to the fact that we've played this on key highlights just to get both legs in the same video. That's what I'm putting this down to. Here's Lucas Rodriguez. Big chance. Oh, and Piscalici. And that is a big, big save. And what a moment that was. And, that was it. We're going to go out. It's been a shocking end to the season. It really, really has. Yeah, wow. This video's coming out on Friday, so that might mean that on Sunday we might bring our first Save Our Season series to the channel. That did not go well. That did not go well at all. We've lost 1-0 on aggregate to a team that's got relegated. I mean, we haven't scored in 180 minutes against a relegated team. That is absolutely abysmal. That really is. You're coming into training. Don't deserve a rest. Oh, what has happened there? I mean, we had such a chance to get through. I mean, we would have had Gimnasia or Defensa y Justicia. I don't care now what happens in this tournament. We now don't have a game until our game against Guillermo Brown in the 6th round, which is officially a next season game. It's 100 days away. I'm absolutely fuming. I'm gutted. I just can't believe how this season has ended. I really wanted to win this cup. I really wanted to at least get to the final of this tournament. The board only wanted us to get to the 2nd round, so we've met their expectation, but that was just not good enough. What I have now is a massively busy close season. Because we don't have continental competition next season. So we've got the Copa Argentina and we've got the Superliga in whatever format the Superliga is taking next season. So the squad building, we've already got some players coming in. I need to get rid, and we've got a lot of players coming back from loan that I like the look of as well. So we're really going to have to get rid of an awful lot of players. Because we're not going to need a massive squad unless it is a 46 game league season next season, which I can't see. I can't see it being that. Maybe I don't know what it's going to be. It'll be interesting to see. But yeah, we face a massive rebuild. Not a massive rebuild. A little rebuild, but a massive exodus, hopefully. And the idea is that I'm going to get some money in the bank and keep it there for our Copa Libertadores campaign in 2020. That is the plan. Guys, such a damp squib of a way to end the season, but this is coming out on Friday, so that means on Sunday we can start our new series, our first series with FC Emmen in the Eredivisie. It's our Save Our Season campaign. It's going to come out daily I'm still in the middle of recording it at the minute. I think I've got 3 episodes recorded. So I don't know how many episodes there are going to be in the series at the moment. There'll be probably at least 6. Hopefully it'll be done within a week. So yeah, make sure you join us for that in a couple of days' time. As I say, that'll be out on Sunday. Don't normally release on a Sunday, but I want to start it because it's like an introductory episode, meet the squad, that sort of thing. Then on the Monday we get going with that massive game against PSV. So yeah, join me for that, won't you guys? And it should hopefully be a week on Monday, which would be the 17th of December, for the next episode of this, with whatever match it's going to be. Probably won't be that Copa Argentina match against Guillermo Brown. It'll probably be the first league game. But yeah, if you're not following me on Twitter, make sure you do, at GamerJamesFM, just to make sure that everything's on schedule. If it's not, I'll try and put an update video out if things are going a little bit awry or whatever. Hopefully, though, I should be able to stick to that. Links in the description also for the blog. And yeah, join me again, won't you? I'm looking forward now. We'll go to Holland, shall we? We'll take a little sabbatical from Argentina and we'll head over to the Netherlands. See you there. Thanks for watching, guys. Adios, amigos.